In September of last year, we covered a terrible car crash in Fletcher. 2 Buncombe County teenagers were the victims of a drunk driver.
Both of them were seriously injured. One had her hand severed and reattached. 14 months later, she is ready to show us how she's doing and talk about what she's been through.
Tonight in a special report, News 13's Frank Crocker reports on Kyra's recovery.
Kyra Arias is a very special young woman. What she's accomplishing is remarkable. Kyra's recovery has a profound effect on the people around her, especially one.
I want you to trace around that.
2 friends, a generation apart, strangers little more than a year ago. Patient Kyra Arias, therapist Jennifer Vernon. They met literally by accident. Kyra and her friend Mike Sieben were run off the road by a drunk driver. The SUV they were in slammed into a home in Fletcher. Kyra's right hand was severed, then reattached.
The hardest thing, tying a knot.
Today's task at Carolina Hand and Sports Medicine,
You got it.
a sewing project.
Dr. Lechner, how did you sew my hand back on? I need to know the stitching technique.
Kyra has an incredible sense of humor about her injury and what she's doing to recover.
Oh, that went easier than I thought it would.
Dr. Lechner, your patient just threaded a needle with her right hand.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
Christopher Lechner is the surgeon who performed the delicate operation.
We get to see this wonderful, happy woman now, 14 months later, sewing and using her hand almost normally. It's very rewarding.
Some things will never be normal. Kyra was second chair trumpet in the Enka High School band. Now she'll be switching to an electric guitar. She graduated back in spring, went to the prom with Mikey. That's Mike Sieben. They both made it. Kyra still remembers.
When I was in the car, I thought, if I do live, I'm not gonna have my hand.
One of the first things her mom said at the hospital.
Do you know what happened? I was like, yeah, my hand got lopped off. And she's like, well, do you know they put it back on? And I was like, they did?
There were worries about her little brother, Zach.
I'll go over to my dad's house and I'll just tickle fight with him. And that was my worst fear, is that I wasn't going to be able to play with him anymore.
But fears finally gave way to good things.
Every day I wake up, I'm just like, holy crap, I can brush my teeth. I can hold Mikey's hand, and not be scared that, oh God, my hand's going to fall off. I can do some of the stuff that I used to take for granted, and I can still do it. And I may not be able to do it the same way, but I can do it. And that's the important part. And that blows my mind right there, that I can even do it.
Or maybe start here and here.
One of the people who's been helping her get there is Jennifer Vernon. They've become close beyond Kyra's work here. Jennifer has ovarian cancer, just completed her first round of chemotherapy. So their recovery relationship is a two-way street.
She is not willing to let this take her down, and she's helping me to see that this is not taking me down. Not at all. When I see Kyra, it reminds me of the human spirit that can overcome some of the worst things imaginable.
And one of the ways Kyra did that, surviving a run-in with a drunk driver.
I could have died. I could have lost Mikey. Our families could have lost us. And because of someone's poor decision to drink and drive, it's not hard. Call a cab, $20, get you home, call it a day. Just be safe on Halloween and every other day of the year.
That's obviously a message Kyra is loud and clear about. She hopes her experience serves as a lesson. Her plan now is to spend some more time out of school, then to go back to earn a degree in occupational therapy.